Welcome to day number 13. I'm so excited because 13 is my lucky number, and so far this is probably the longest I've stuck with any commitment ever in my life. I've really been enjoying this, and I hope you guys are enjoying it as much as me. Today we're going to wrap up our theme of community, and I have a great idea for our theme next week, so I can't wait for you guys to join me back here on Monday for an all-new theme. So today I want to talk specifically about a certain community. Since today is Saturday, that means tomorrow morning or tonight, you're going to be getting ready to go to church. And I want to talk about our church community. What does the Bible say about the people in church and the community? A lot of churches look at the book of Acts when they want to look at how they should be as a church. So the book of Acts is great when you look at really a grassroots, the start of something amazing, the start of the church in the Bible. In Acts 2:42, you see this long paragraph of exactly what the church should look like. I'm going to read this to you, and we're going to think about it as we go to church tonight or tomorrow, and just think about, is this the church that we're going to? Is this the church that we see today? In Acts 4:42, it says, "They devoted themselves to the apostles' teachings and to fellowship, to the breaking of bread and to prayer. Everyone was filled with awe at the many wonders and signs performed by the apostles. All the believers were together and had everything in common. They sold property and possessions to give to everyone who had need. Every day they continued to meet together in the temple courts. They broke bread in their homes and ate together with glad and sincere hearts, praising God and enjoying the favor of all people. And the Lord added to their numbers daily those who were being saved." Does that sound like your church? I hope it does. There's parts of that I read and I think, man, that sounds just like Radiant Life. I'm so glad to be a part of such an awesome church. Then there's other parts and I think, really? God expects that of a group of followers, a group of people? It says everyone was filled in awe and amazement of the many wonders and signs performed by the apostles. It says all the believers were together and had everything in common. That's pretty crazy that everybody had everything in common. They sold property and possessions so that they could provide for the people in need. And they met together every day. But this says they met together every day and they had everything in common. This is what God desires for our community, our church. He desires for us to have everything in common because we have God in common. He wants us to look forward to getting together, to praising, to fellowshipping, to breaking bread. I talked about that last week, the importance of fellowship and eating together and spending time together. God craves for His church family, His body, to spend time together every day. I love the people I go to church with, and I told you earlier this week, they're like my family. These are my brothers and sisters, and I have no doubt that Radiant Life strives to be this kind of a church. I pray often for the churches in the area and for the churches you probably go to. And I hope that your church strives to be this kind of a church where everyone shares Christ and where everyone wants to be together and tries to spend time together every day. It sounds like a steep goal, but it's what we should shoot for as a church. And if these things happen in our community, the number of Christ followers will multiply daily. I hope you guys have a great time at church this weekend and get geared up for a brand new week next week. I'm going to be taking tomorrow off as my regular day of rest, and I'll see you Monday.